wanna control, but we got the truth, we breaking the mold. Speak your mind, don't let them bind. Words cut through sharper than a sword unkind. Senses just raw, no filter to stop. Voices rise up from the bottom to top. Feelings don't matter when the truth's laid bare. No nonsense, come at us if you dare. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night. Fight the woke mob, cancel their crying. Truth on the mic while they keep lying. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night. Fight the woke mob, cancel their crying. Truth on the podcast warriors, ain't afraid to shout. Make America great, tell them what it's about. Facts over feelings, cutting through the noise. Fighting woke mobs and the canceled toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate. Lips BS ain't gonna seal our fate. No nonsense here, just straight to the point. Truth to ammo in this battleground joint. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night.
Hey, it's To The Point with Mike, Leo, and Vince.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Vince? What's up, Mike? How's you guys doing?
And all kinds of stuff going on in the background. Not much. We're back for episode 143. I second guessed myself there. We could even be off by a couple. I don't know. But we're gonna go with 143. And it's
Is it 143?
yeah, it's our last episode before Christmas. We won't be here next week, right?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
'cause I think it's Christmas next week.
Christmas Eve.
But then we are
Something
going
like
to
that.
do New Year's Eve.
Yeah, whoever can will be here on New Year's Eve or in studio New Year's Eve. We're actually putting an invite out there for other podcasters if they want to come on and do a segment with us or for us and hang out with us or whatever. Last year I think we kept it till the ball dropped. We did our normal show and we had a few guests over and a few guests online, and hopefully we can get a few more new ones in this year. And so we're looking forward to that too. Either way, we'll be here and streaming and whatnot. But what else? We don't go out drinking or nothing like that.
No, I stopped
None of
drinking
us drink really.
after Easter, so I've been
A little bit here and there, but not much.
sober.
Yeah.
Easter or alcohol sober for a couple months.
Leo regretted Easter.
Oh,
Yeah, that broke him right there.
it did me.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's okay though. It's all good.
Yeah, so it's a big holiday, a lot of religious things going on and a lot of school activities. So be safe out there. It's really busy time of year, especially if you work in hospitality or retail and stuff like that. It's pretty frustrating. But the roads are even worse, and big congregations. Like we have a few stories about these attacks, these terror attacks, and it's like, almost makes you paranoid to be in large crowds, or planned planned crowds,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
whether it's especially if it's religious. So we do have a couple stories. You got anything you want to talk about first? I've got a couple headlines I'm sure everybody else is talking about, but of course we have to. And I don't have very much on it, but we can research a little bit on the fly, maybe about the New Year's Eve plot that they thwarted. They arrested 4 individuals that were planning a terror attack in LA and also somewhere in Louisiana, I think. And there was others, and it was pretty complex. Something to do with Turtle Island. I don't know much about it, but apparently it's some kind of native activist something. I don't know. Rob Reiner, of course, Meathead, murdered him and his wife. The freaking gruesome attack in Australia. We saw the father and son duo We saw video. We've got video for that. And then, of course, the shit show in Providence, Rhode Island. If you didn't know where Brown University was, now you do, because that's the only thing they've got. Like, I don't even know why they're there. But it's been, what, 5 days since the attack at Brown University, and they still don't have a suspect. We've got all that we can talk about, and whatever else you're thinking. But we can pull from that right after we play this Warrior Shield Foundation promotion, which we're looking forward to in September. I'm going to need to put that time off.
There's a kind of strength you can't buy or borrow. It's born in the fire, tempered by sacrifice, and carried by those who never stopped serving. Some heroes wear uniforms. Others wear scars. They're veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. Men and women who gave everything and still keep giving. At the Warrior Shield Foundation, we stand beside them, shoulder to shoulder, providing the support, the care, and the community they deserve. We're a proud non-profit, a 501c3, built to protect those who protect us. We don't just serve our own. We help other non-profits reach their missions too, because together, we make the Shield stronger. Donate and help our cause, help their cause, because every act of kindness builds hope where the battle still rages inside. Join the mission. Donate today. Visit warriorshield.org, because heroes deserve a foundation as strong as their sacrifice.
There we go. Anyways, so yeah, man. I mean, you know who Rob Reiner is? Let's just get right into it, man. This dude was a piece of work. But you know who he was? You watch
he's a far
All
left,
in the Family?
far leftist. Yeah, he was from All in the Family.
Yeah, Meathead.
Meathead is what was the main character?
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker would call him Meathead.
I forget what his real name.
He was married to his daughter.
Yeah, he was the liberal that would always fight with Archie. What?
Right.
Can you turn up my headphones just a tad bit, please?
Jesus.
Yeah.
He didn't know he started.
That was a good show.
Is that better, Leo?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, so he was that was a good show. He was also a really good director. He had let me see, because I don't know all the movies by heart, but Rob Reiner was an American actor, director, and producer whose career spanned more than 5 decades in TV and film. Let me do that. He was born in 1947 in New York City, the son of legendary comedian and filmmaker Carl Reiner and actress Estelle Reiner. I think Carl just died at 99 a few years ago. I don't know him really, though. I mean, his work, but he, product of Hollywood. It goes on to say all kinds of shit. All in the Family we talked about in the 1970s.
Oh, he did The Princess Bride.
He directed The Princess Bride, This is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally. All these are classics from the 1970s and 1980s and 1990s. A Few Good Men. I don't know The American President, but he did all kinds of other shit, man. I knew him from All in the Family 100 years ago, and then his rhetoric online when it came to Trump and conservatives, and there's a lot of backlash over what Trump had said, and we can get into that too. But I mean, just what had happened, it's been a pretty rough week. There was an attack. We got all 3 stories. all happened at the start of the, what is it, Hanukkah, and it involved. I'm not even going to go there, but Rob Reiner, they got his son. What's his name? Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah, I don't remember his son's name, but it's crazy.
Nick.
If Rob Reiner was alive, he would say his son did it, and he would blame. He said because of Trump.
Well, this kid supposedly, has not had a good go at it.
He's been a heroin addict all his life.
By the time he was 22, he was in rehab like 17 times, homeless in multiple cities.
So they're charging the son?
Well, yeah, that's definitely the son.
So is the son, so they're saying the son is the one who killed him?
Apparently there's video. I couldn't get it, but I'll read you what we got here. This says renowned actor and director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner were found dead in their Brentwood, which is the same place OJ's wife, unalive,
right,
on Sunday, December 14, 2025, and what authorities are treating as a double homicide. Police have charged their son, 32-year-old Nick Reiner, with 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with the killings. According to LA County prosecutors, the charges include special circumstances, including the alleged use of a knife, a designation that could increase possible penalties to life in prison without parole or even death penalty, though it's unclear whether prosecutors will pursue capital punishment. This is California, though.
Right.
Police say Nick Reiner was booked and is being held without bail. First, it was $4 million bail, and then within the same 4 hours, a judge ruled no bail. His first scheduled court appearance was postponed due to medical reasons. He's gonna play the freaking psycho Hollywood kid, just like the Menendez, like the abused kid kind of syndrome. What were they? I don't know the whole story. So then it goes. We talked about who Rob Reiner was. They had a rough relationship. They did a movie together, Being Charlie, that kind of documented his struggles with addiction,
right,
and trying to overcome it. And, I guess it just was not, it was just very bad. And unfortunately, allegedly, this kid Nick just snapped, man, and killed them, slit their throats. And I guess he went after the dad, and the mom tried stopping him. And I heard they knew it was him. Now, I can't confirm this, but this is what I heard on a few other podcasts, that the mother didn't die on the scene, that she died in the hospital and told the daughter who it was. Because almost right away, the daughter told the police that, hey, there's a family member that's very dangerous you need to be looking for. So it's these are all allegedly, social media, especially Hollywood.
Still too soon to figure out what's going on and stuff like that.
Well, they know.
Come to conclusions.
They already know. Yeah. They got cameras in Brentwood all over the place and stuff like that.
You were saying they'd been at a party just
2 days ago.
2 days
ago. The father, the mother, and the son were all at Conan O'Brien's holiday party, where they reportedly got into a little scuffle and allegedly got into a little heated argument.
Right.
And then, this neighborhood is full of big celebrities. So just a couple doors down was Bill Crystal, who's another comedian actor from back in the day, and a couple other people in that same neighborhood who were actually able to be there and identify them. So,
right.
Oh my God, this dog was just fine until we went live. Remember what I said that? So yeah, that was pretty tragic. I mean, let me show you who Rob Reiner is, though. Let's
show me a picture of who
let
he
me
is.
show you. I got some video for you.
I don't know who.
Here is some Rob Reiner.
I have to see it. See if I know.
I'm Rob Reiner, and America, we've got a problem. We've been attacked by a foreign enemy power, and our president refuses to defend us. Donald Trump is meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin one-on-one in a closed-door meeting with no aides present and no record of what will be said. Putin's government attacked our democracy by interfering in the 2016 election to help Donald Trump become president. That is not in dispute. It has been verified by all U.S. intelligence agencies, the Republican-led Senate Intelligence Committee, and the U.S. Justice Department. Trump and his campaign's conspiracy with Russia is the subject of a federal investigation. And yet Donald Trump refuses to meet with Robert Mueller, the prosecutor leading that investigation. Trump said he'd meet with anyone. He told us.
I'll speak to anybody.
But now he's backing out. If he has nothing to hide, why won't he sit down and answer Mueller's questions? What's he afraid of? In light of his meeting with Putin, it's more imperative than ever that we get that truth. Join me in demanding that Trump meet with Mueller and answer his questions. I'm Rob Reiner, and America, we've got a problem. We've been attacked by a foreign enemy power. And our president.
There is no crisis except for the one that Donald Trump created.
Yeah.
There is no crisis here.
Yeah, so this is the guy. He's a Hollywood director, actor, and he made it his life mission to constantly spread misinformation and violent rhetoric towards the Trump and the administration and conservatives. Like, he was very adamant about us supporting Trump are the problem, you know. His time in acting was good, but I mean, there you go. Like, we have this freaking,
I don't know. I've always
throw
said,
up like in your mouth when you hear your favorite actor or a good actor
That's
talk about politics. It's just like,
it's the one thing I
man,
hate
just
about
shut
the one thing I hate
fuck
about
up.
politics is when there's somebody that I like, either in Hollywood and sports
and
or
you
something,
find out they're
and,
retarded.
and then
like
you
this.
find out they're a moron,
I know.
and it's
But-
like,
but to
damn,
me,
I wish I didn't know
but
that
to
about
me,
that
this
person.
right now, like, you know what it seems like to me? It's just that the government is the whole mob. You know, like, it's just like hit for hit.
It's a racket.
It's a hit for
Yeah.
hit. You know,
It's
I take
organized crime.
It's politics.
It's like a game of chess. Oh, you're gonna take one of my pawns out. I'm gonna take your. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
take,
this had
you know-
nothing to do with politics. What Trump blames this on his own rhetoric. But let's hear more of his rhetoric.
But he created one, and clearly all he's interested in at this point, let's cut to the chase. This is about racism. This is pure and simple racism.
Got to be emotional. They got to go after someone's emotions.
That's all this is. He's hoping that the people who support him will be ginned up and running to the polls to make sure that brown people don't come into
They
America.
follow the exact pattern that Hitler has. I hate to say it, with the propaganda, even down to the Red Cross went into Auschwitz. They cleaned it up for 2 days. It looked fine. They went back. They said everything seems fine there. You know,
It's a fascist playbook, and it's shocking
But it's
that they're.
like this that inspires people to shoot at Trump, to shoot at Charlie Kirk,
Yeah, no,
to
I
shoot
know.
at congressmen
No,
playing
I agree.
baseball.
And that's where I was going to go to. You know, like, there's just, like I just said, it's just like either you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. Like, we're all going to see it like one way. Like, Democrats are going to see it as, okay, it was the Republicans going after us, you know, and they just used the son to, somebody paid a son to get rid of
Somebody
him.
will say something.
You know, so, you know, and it's just like,
MK Ultra.
the sad thing is, like, it's just, this is
Yeah.
just the beginning of it.
Like, there's conspiracy behind everything.
Right, you know, like
This kid was
conspiracy
fucked up
about
though.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, so people are not going to say, "Oh, well, somebody paid his son to go shoot him or to do whatever they're going to say." Since the son's already crazy, they figured, okay, he's on drugs, he's this. Here's some money.
That's rain.
Here's
Oh,
some
good.
money. Here's
Good
drugs or
job.
whatever. Get rid of your parents, and then if it would just trickle down all the way down to wherever. You know, I mean, it's just.
Yeah,
That's the
of
sad part.
course, somebody's going to say that.
Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, either or, they're always going to bring in the left and the right. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so hard nowadays not to.
We got John in the comments,
You
by
know.
the way. I was throwing his comments
What's up,
up there.
John?
What's up, John?
Like, it's just so hard nowadays not to be like, oh, well, let's dig into a little bit more and see what happened, or who did this or who did that. You know, it's just
yeah.
back then it was just
there's
like
a little more here. Hold
back
on.
then it was like, oh, you got shot. You
There
got
are
shot.
40%, as you say, or 46%.
Yeah.
Those people who are supporting what he's doing here are racist, period.
Yeah, so they're calling everybody who voted for him a racist. Here is Trump's reaction. Now, mind you, Trump is Trump. You know, he is the president of the United States. His demeanor could set the tone, but at the same time, this guy got shot at.
Yeah.
This guy got shot at. It's pretty freaking emotional and personal for these kinds of people.
Right. These kinds of people are spreading that false narrative about him. And yeah, that's what's making people want to go shoot at Donald Trump, go shoot Charlie Kirk. It's all these people putting this fake stuff out there to try to piss people off, to get them mad at them. It's it's a big part of the problem. You can't blame for some of the, like, you can't blame Donald Trump for being upset about people like that. I'm surprised he hasn't done more to try to put a stop to it.
There we
to
go.
Be honest
now, maybe I can read that. So this was Trump's response to the murder of Rob Reiner. He says, this is his truth post. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. In classic Trump fashion, it was like, rest in peace, asshole.
But see, to me, like, he doesn't have to go into all.
He doesn't have to do.
He didn't have to, but I'm glad he did, because this is what we do. This is what we do. Oh, sorry, man. This guy was a horrible human being.
Yeah.
He was a great actor, great director, but he was a horrible fucking human being. And I mean, I don't want to say it. I'm glad he did.
But see, nobody would have known if he wouldn't have come out and said all this stuff, that he was a horrible human being.
Well, he did. He was out. He spent the last decade out there spreading this rhetoric. So
that's what I'm saying.
He put himself out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody would have known that he would have
if he didn't let him know.
If he didn't like let his truth out.
Right.
Like how he felt.
Right.
Like, it's okay if that's how you feel. Okay.
But
this is just me thinking right now. I'm just thinking. But like, to me, if I was Donald Trump, I would have just said, I'm very sorry about your loss. Boom. That's it. Okay. Done. Like, I'm not gonna give you more. I'm not gonna give you a whole list of.
Trump's not capable of that.
I know, but
I don't know if I could be either.
I
don't think I would say anything.
To me, you're giving them already too much attention.
Right. I don't think I would have said anything.
Maybe just sorry for your loss, and that's it. Maybe because I'm just dark like that. Like,
but I also try to think about this. Like, if you had your arch enemy, right? Your arch nemesis, and they hated everything you did, and everything you did, they talked shit about you. They talked shit about your family. They talked shit about your friends.
Here's the thing.
Everybody,
the day they tried to shoot and kill Donald Trump, if they succeeded and Donald Trump had died, that man would have been celebrating it.
Mike.
Absolutely.
Mike.
And they say, oh, well, what he said after Charlie Kirk, like, it shows peace and unity. He said that because that was the litmus test at the time. Because if you didn't say, of course, that wasn't cool. Like, and if you did say it was, or you wouldn't denounce it, we're going to crucify you, because it's bad. If I got here. Yeah. And
excuse me?
No, that comment from Twitch or somewhere, I don't know, Kick. Stupid spam on Kick. Well, what is this? Maybe it's not. Join Rabbi Rothschild's Discord. I don't think so, dude. I don't know who Rabbi Rothschild is.
It's just sad. Sad someone else had to lose.
Hit the like.
Had to feel this way.
See what we got up here.
Spam.
Yeah, I don't click on nothing. We don't know. If you're a new follower, cool. Come back next week and maybe we'll click on it. But yeah, so that was Rob Reiner. Archie Bunker. I mean, he was the punching bag of Archie, and it kind of made sense. So, I mean,
yeah, it's funny. He was a leftist on the show too.
Yes, very much so. All those movies I've heard of, I couldn't quote anything. I'm not very good at all that. I don't even know if I've seen any of them.
I know I've seen that one that I
He
mentioned.
was also in The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio's dad, which I didn't see that one either.
I've seen that one
So,
once, a long time ago.
More tragedy. I mean, you know what sucks is this is the episode before Christmas, and all we have is stories about people getting murdered, and either from mental illness or from more
But you
mental
know where,
illness.
You know where somewhere I read somewhere something about especially for males mental illness is like very high during the month of December.
I could imagine.
You know, like suicide is very high during the month of December.
I think December through tax time.
I can imagine, man, because
it makes
it's just hard, you know, just because people go through hard times, especially during like Christmas. Money's probably always tight.
I wonder if Rob Reiner's son didn't
somebody paid him, Vince.
resent his dad because of maybe his political views.
And
well, that's kind of what like Trump
him.
Was hinting towards, but who knows? He might have been arguing. He might have needed more money. He might have
like that's what I'm saying. Like people are always going to say, like I'm going to say, somebody paid him, somebody bribed him,
or his dad wouldn't give him more money. He already put him in rehab 17 times. You know, and the kid, supposedly the kid didn't want anything to do with him because of everything that happened with Britney Spears and all those child star actors who had to go through rehabs in Hollywood where they freaking brainwash you. So that's apparently why he was homeless so much and, you know, never able to get clean. You know, that lifestyle over there is not for children, man. That's freaking child abuse, if you ask me.
Hollywood.
Yeah, and we endure all those movies like The Goonies and stuff like that and Lost Boys. But I can't help but think the freaking shit those boys and them girls had to go through as like child actors.
Yeah.
Like you hear about, what is that, Corey Feldman and the other Corey, one that actually took his own life already. And it's just horrible, man. I wouldn't want to put my kids through that. I would never leave them out of my sight anyways. If it was like financially appealing, well, no way that kid's leaving my sight ever. Not with anybody, you know. Freaking murder you right here. So what do you want to talk about? We got Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. Like I said, did we already hit that?
No.
If you didn't know where Brown University, that's where it is. It's in Rhode Island, which is a shit show. And then we got Bondi Beach. And you want to get into that? Let's just go right to Bondi Beach in case we don't want to run this all.
Bondi who?
This is Bondi Beach in Australia. It's in, I believe it's in Sydney. And this was on
father and son
first day of Hanukkah.
Tell me what happened about that.
So like, this
I've
was
been seeing a lot of stuff talking
Yeah.
about it, and I just been seeing the same video could just go over and over the same.
This was
30
the
seconds. Of
first day of
video that you
Hanukkah,
see.
and this was a Jewish
Talk to me.
celebration on Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia.
So they're saying this is
This happened out in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
religious attack or on Jews.
Yeah, so let me just read this real quick, and then we'll go to a video. I probably have the video you already seen. A deadly terror attack unfolded at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, when gunmen opened fire during a Jewish community gathering near the shoreline. Authorities say the attack left multiple people dead and dozens injured, including children and first responders. One attacker was killed by police at the scene, while the second was taken into custody and now faces murder and terrorism charges. Investigators later confirmed the assault was being treated as an act of terrorism, citing extremist motivations and evidence recovered at the scene, including additional weapons and suspected explosive devices that did not detonate. While that means they were aiming to get people running.
Right.
While police have not released a final motive, officials say the attack appears to be ideological driven and part of a broader rise in anti-Semitic violence against Jews. The incident has sent shockwaves across Australia, prompting heightened security at Jewish sites nationwide and renewed debate over extremism, public safety, national security failures, and gun control. So in Australia, you already have to jump through so many loopholes to own a gun.
Right.
Apparently, these guys were cleared to own in this rifle, these guns, or at least one of them. I don't know. And the one guy on the bridge, he was using a bolt action rifle, and he was just, it was horrible, man. I watched it was a 10-minute video on there. We've got a little bit, and there's no gore. I don't think there's any gore, but this was the first video I saw.
The
it's
gun,
not a whole 10 minutes.
The one that got shot and killed was the father, and then the one that was arrested and taken to the hospital was the son.
Yeah, let's see. Play this. This went on for like 20 minutes. People tried to stop them that got killed. One couple tried stopping one of them that they ended up getting murdered. Another guy threw something at the guy that's kind of distracted. He got murdered. I think 15 or 16. No. It's rape. Here's where one of them got taken down.
Oh! That's the one.
Oh, I would have a blowing his fucking head off right there.
And he didn't go off.
No. Did he let him go? He got nervous. Well, there is like 4 officers in the vicinity, but so you got to be careful. You don't get shot.
Yeah, because now you have a gun.
Now you have a gun.
Now they're thinking that you might be the one who was shooting.
And look, he's just standing there.
Le mec est hyper courageux.
And he's got another gun. Look, this guy, that's a guy. I think the dad shot him from the bridge.
Oh, that's the dad?
Yes. There was like no cover, man. This guy's fucking laying down fire, and it's like, or maybe this is the son. I don't know.
I think it might have been the dad. I think that's the dad. See that right there? I would have.
Oh!
I would have. You'd had to shoot him.
Of course, I would have shot him.
Oh no!
Yeah, it neutralized. The other one on the up high on the bridge. Is that the dad or is that the son?
I think that's the dad. The son is the one up top.
So he must end up back up on the bridge and get shot and killed.
Who?
The dad.
I think it was the son that got shot.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah.
Le mec est hyper courageux.
No, I know the dad's the one that gets shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can you imagine looking through that court? Now, the Australia gun control is horrible. And they're so soft on these cultural issues. Here is some survivors with their...
Police officers were hiding behind a car. I tried to grab one of their guns. The other one grabs and he says, no, I'm trying to grab for his gun. These men, these police officers, they know who I am. And I hope they're hearing this. You are weak. You could have saved so many more people's lives. They were just standing there, listening and watching this all happen, holding me back. 2 police officers. Where were the others? Not there. Nobody was there. Everyone, the public, helped. Nobody else. My little 3-year-old was saved by a pregnant woman who saw her crying and screaming, Mummy, Daddy. We were there. There was not. Do you know how long did it take for police to come? How long did it take?
It was just...
No one. Everyone was too scared.
Yeah.
These police officers were hiding behind a car.
And these are the same police officers that were guarding Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. I want to get this post I just saw from... Oh, this is not related to Australia, but, another extremist attack in Brown University, Rhode Island. I mean, at what point do we call it what it is? It's actually breaking. I just saw Nick Sator post it, and I can add it in here.
That's crazy, man. And like I want to know what their motive was.
Police officers
Like
were
what made him do
hiding.
it? Because they said there's one survivor, so he's got to be
Well,
able to talk.
they were Muslims. They were Muslims. They were part of this local mosque or whatever. They were radicalized, but they were there for a while. It's not like they were immigrants in the near past. They were there long enough to be naturalized, I guess, to be able to own a firearm. Like, it's not easy to own a firearm in Australia. It's like owning a firearm in New York or California.
Right.
You know, you have to get permission, not
Right.
the other way around. This is all about Brown University, which is a shit show too. But this is what I meant earlier when this makes you worried to go to church, to go, to performances and like Christian time of year, like holidays and stuff like that. Like we feel pretty safe here in America, but we see it every year. I mean, last year they drove through a Christmas festival, downtown festival or something like that, and parades here and little attacks here and there that might not seem that big at the time, or you might not hear of at the time, but yet, it affects. It's little by little.
Yeah.
Extremism attacks, and this is literally, let's call it what it is. It's Islamism. It's not just Islam. It's Islamism, and it's not compatible with Western civilization, the Constitution, or a free capitalist society, because their number one goal is to make everything in their light.
And them making it harder to get a gun, in Australia, one side of that too is you could look at it as if it was a little easier to get a gun, some of those people in the crowd may have had a gun and been able to take them out and save some lives.
For sure.
Because, that's one of the advantages here is, you go into a crowd and start shooting here, there's a good chance somebody's going to have a gun, you're going to get shot.
So listen, this is the second time I've seen somebody at Publix here in our local Publix carrying a gun.
But only the second time though, right?
Only the second time. Open carry too.
Yeah. I mean,
but I think it was
did you expect to see more or less?
But I think it was a sheriff deputy that was probably like
a detective or something.
No, that had just gotten off work, because he literally had like the same pants, like the same green pants, same shoes.
Oh, okay.
And his shirt wasn't like it was a thing. He didn't have a belt or anything like that. So it looked like it was like his own personal one. You know what I mean?
Sure, it wasn't sheriff's bodyguard.
No.
Since they changed the law to allow open carry a few months ago. I expected to see more, to be honest with you. I mean, I personally am not somebody that's going to open carry. I don't want somebody to know I have one.
Right.
That's for me to know, you not to. And hopefully you don't need to find out.
Right.
But the reason I like the fact that the law was changed is that way, if I am concealed carrying and, I bend over and my shirt comes up and it's exposed, I'm not breaking the law at that point. I'm still within the law.
I'm not gonna let anybody know that I'm carrying, if I'm carrying, or if I'm not carrying. If anything happens, I'm gonna turn the other way around.
Yeah. Anyways, if you're watching, make sure you hit that like button, follow, share the show, whether you're on Kick, Twitter, Rumble, X, wherever. We greatly appreciate it. The comments. Rumble is like our goal. Like, we need more activity on Rumble, because that's like the last beacon of free speech. We get some friction sometimes on YouTube, although we have better numbers there. I don't know why, but hit the like, follow. If you do have a Rumble account, follow us there too. Just even if you don't watch it, if you don't use the app, but follow us there. We do appreciate it. John's in the chat there. You know who we're missing tonight? We're missing DT. I wonder where DT is tonight. But anyways, we'll talk about the Brown University debacle and the whatever plot thwarted for New Year's Eve.
The terrorist plot.
Yeah, but let's give us just a quick break, and we'll be right back after this Warrior Shield Foundation ad.
There's a kind of strength you can't buy or borrow. It's born in the fire, tempered by sacrifice, and carried by those who never stopped serving. Some heroes wear uniforms. Others wear scars. They're veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. Men and women who gave everything and still keep giving. At the Warrior Shield Foundation, we stand beside them, shoulder to shoulder, providing the support, the care, and the community they deserve. We're a proud non-profit, a 501c3, built to protect those who protect us. We don't just serve our own. We help other non-profits reach their missions too, because together, we make the Shield stronger. Donate and help our cause, help their cause, because every act of kindness builds hope where the battle still rages inside. Join the mission. Donate today. Visit warriorshield.org. Because heroes deserve a foundation as strong as their sacrifice.
The 147.
Best viewer. Oh man, these bots on like Twitch and stuff like that, man. I don't get it. Anyways, yeah. Warrior Shield Foundation. I'm looking forward to going, man. I hope you guys go. If you're a veteran, I believe in years past they usually do free for the concert. They do a Hero Fest concert where they get some patriotic guys that do music also, like Ryan Weaver, Bo Bice, Sean Holcomb, some other guys, and it's really great time. The next night they do a gala, and it's all to raise money for a nonprofit. They pick a different one every year, and that nonprofit has to meet a certain criteria, and they have to help first responders or veterans. So last year was Corporal Chad O Foundation for PTSD. Year before that was Wheelchairs for Warriors. Maybe, I don't know. We didn't follow them then, but this year it's the Border Patrol Foundation to help families of Border Patrol agents who have, paid the ultimate sacrifice. So check them out. We'll be promoting it. I hope you guys go. We're going to do a stream there again this year, except maybe maybe we'll get permission to stream the concert for like a donation to the foundation, maybe. And I don't know. We'll figure it out. It seems technical. Doesn't sound like fun for us. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out. But that's the weekend after September 11th. So keep that in mind. So we were talking about Bondi. We were talking about not Pam Bondi, but Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia. The dude was a badass. The cops are weak, just like these people in Providence, Rhode Island.
What happened there?
There was a campus shooting at Brown University where a suspect came in, opened fire, and I forget. There's a story here. Hold on. Do we not have it here? I don't think we... oh, here it is. Oh, shit. I can't see that. Hold on. Bless you.
We have other people in our next studio next door, and we heard Mike Secretary over there sneezing.
Secretary, don't let her hear you say that. So Brown University, a deadly mass shooting on December 13, 2025 shook the Brown University campus during final exam week, leaving 2 students dead and 9 others wounded in one of the most serious violent incidents in the state's history. Around 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time, an armed attacker opened fire in the Barris and Holly Engineering and Physics building while students were in a study session ahead of exams. The victims, all Brown students, not the color Brown, but Brown University students, were struck by gunfire and immediately transported to hospitals across Providence. Victims, 2 of the students who died have been identified as Ella Cook, 19, a sophomore from Alabama, and a vice president of Brown's College Republicans. Another one, Muhammad Aziz, 18 years old. A freshman of Virginia, planning to pursue a medical career. Of the 9 wounded, most remain hospitalized while several are in stable condition. At least 1 is reported in critical condition. So I'm not sure. I thought it was 4 dead, but I'll go on to read and we'll find out. Despite extensive response that included hundreds of law enforcement personnel and federal partners, the shooter remains at large. Authorities quickly released enhanced surveillance footage of a person of interest walking near campus hours before the attack. Now, you know, whoever wrote this for me should be fired because there's better footage of Bigfoot out there. Wearing dark clothing, a mask, and gloves, and offered a $50,000 reward for information leading to the suspect's arrest. The footage was horrible.
What's the video?
Yeah, you see Sasquatch better. I don't know. Well, we've got some video. We'll check it out here in a minute.
Yeah, so they don't even have a suspect yet.
I don't think we have the right footage. But early in the investigation, a person initially taken into custody was released when evidence did not support charges. Officials say the manhunt continues with where did that just go? Oh shit, what did I just do? We lost it. It's there. Oh, they say the manhunt continues with law enforcement canvassing neighborhoods and reviewing video from private cameras to track leads. Official response and campus impact. Brown University canceled the remainder of exams and moved into winter break while providing crisis support resources for students. Authorities have repeatedly called for patience and cooperation, emphasizing that there is no known ongoing threat to students or the general public. But who the hell knows where this school shooter is? The Rhode Island Attorney General and police have addressed off-campus speculation and doxing, urging respect for privacy and verified information only. Memorials and tributes have grown across the campus, and the Providence community of students, faculty, and residents process grief and demand answers about safety and how the attack unfolded. Some students have expressed frustration over gaps in surveillance and have called for improved security protocols going forward. Well, there's like a camera per 8 students, they said.
Right.
So where is the camera footage?
Yeah. For sure.
This is what we have. Here is, we don't have any of the footage of the dude. Maybe this will tell us, but let's throw the initial press conference.
As I mentioned at the press briefing before this, I'll reiterate right now. In this day and age, there is a lot of misinformation that can spread as it pertains to official updates regarding the shelter in place or any future announcements. Please follow the City of Providence official social media channels. We've also put out updates through our 311 system, but the City of Providence on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram will be updating throughout the evening. If that did not come from an official channel, then it is not official. Right now, the shelter in place is the same as it had been earlier, and it remains the same. As I mentioned at the press briefing before this, I'll reiterate right now.
Even the press conferences with the police chief, at first when they said somebody detained, he said they were detained, and they kind of leaned in and said maybe that's not the right way to call it. You know, and they ended up
Rhode Island.
Then they ended up letting that guy go. Now, granted, it's wintertime. Now, this picture shows something different, but I mean, it's not uncommon to see people with beanies and jackets on, and you know, I don't know, but you think the school would have better camera footage? I mean, here's cell phone footage from in one of the where the cops finally came through. Student sheltering. Sounds like bullets. open it?
Yeah. Probably open it, knocking down the door.
Police! Providence police! Hands up, hands! Providence police! Everybody's hands! Hands! Everybody get your hands! Just keep your hands up for us. Obviously there's something going on. We're here to help you. Just listen to what we have to say, okay? All right, breathe. Anybody hurt? No? All right, just listen to our commands. We will get you out of here safely. Is this it? Is this the group?
I trust him.
You have your bags, your phones. Go grab it now. Quickly. Go, quick, go. In orderly, fast. Let's go. Good job.
It was a long time before these cops showed up.
Hurry up.
Crazy. These are
Scary.
students,
They
man.
have to
Imagine
live through this shit,
sending
man.
your kids to college and they got to go through this shit, man. And it took a while for police to respond, and it's pretty shitty. Here is another video. We'll play this one too.
Cameras in the hallway, but they don't show the suspect, or Brown is not releasing them, or you're not releasing them to us. How does a multi-million-dollar school not have a bunch of cameras in the hallway?
So let me try to explain that. So, as President Paxson knows, there was a major addition put on that building within the last 5 years or so. That is a modern building attached to a much older one in the back. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me, at least, that there are cameras in the newer part of the building. And there is video footage, okay? So there's the back part of the building, old part, and front part, new part. The shooting occurs in the old part, towards the back, up towards Hope Street. In that older part of the building, there are fewer, if any, cameras in that location. I imagine because it's an older building. So as students are fleeing the area of the shooting into the new part of the building, there are cameras in that brand new building that show that chaos. But the only video of the presumed, anticipated, suspected, however you want to define it, person of interest, you have it. We would release it if we thought it would be helpful in identifying this subject, because we are relying on the press and public to help get us there. There would be no reason for us to hold it back. We're looking for the best image we can.
Dan, kind of follow-up. Attorney General, thank you for explaining that, because it really clarifies.
Yeah, they just babble like, oh, there's a new video here, the new building attached to the old building, and that's why
The
the
question was, how does this
Cameras in the hallway,
college that has
but they
billions of
don't-
dollars or whatever,
Yeah.
not how does the older building not been updated? At least the camera system. These colleges, by the way, they get so much donations, not to mention the tuition. Most of these major colleges have billions of dollars.
Oh yeah, they're getting loads of grant money and loads of tuition money.
And a lot of people, when they die and they get a lot of money, they'll leave a huge donation to whatever college they went to,
And then they'll make a building
with their name on it or something.
The building's the so-and-so Richardson building. One of these days they'll have a Leo building.
Yeah. So I mean, he didn't.
I don't know about that.
He explained why, but he didn't answer
What the fuck just happened?
the question as to why. Like, why is it that way?
Yeah, building the scene in the background. So, anyways, the FBI has thwarted a terror plot. We're 6 minutes out. We got it. So we'll wrap this up. But the FBI, like all these attacks, like it's not terror is meant to make you scared to act and practice freely, right?
Listen,
so
if they were able to catch Luigi Mangione and figure out who this guy was.
Yeah, but he didn't really put up a fight, though.
No, but I mean, I'm just saying, you're going to tell me that McDonald's has better cameras than
right. Listen,
than the university.
Listen, there's better cameras of JFK getting shot. I mean,
back
come on.
in the 1900s, or 1900s, back in the 90s, and it's like, come on, people.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Come on,
they're soft. They're fucking liberals. But thank God. Speaking of FBI, by the way, Dan Bongino, deputy director, huge podcast personality, and former Secret Service, all that, announced that in January he'll be leaving the FBI. So we saw it coming. We
That
can
the
see
little
the
short guy?
frustration in his eye. He's the ripped guy, not the short guy that's kind of like cross-eyed. Not Cash Patel.
Okay.
Dan Bongino is the Italian. He's ripped. But anyways, they thwarted this terror plot meant for Southern California, and it had to do with this group called Turtle Island, which I don't really want to get into it tonight, but we got it's something to think about, man. I thought I did a little research, and this group, identified by the FBI in charging documents, is the Turtle Island Liberation Front. That right there says domestic terrorism. Described as a far-left, anti-government, anti-capitalist, and pro-Palestine extremist organization. That's a whole lot of stuff. And these guys supposedly had what it was going to take to hurt a lot of people. It's a big story. I don't have all the facts. I don't really know it firsthand. So we'll dive into that maybe on New Year's Eve. That would be a good story to talk
This
about
guy
on
right
New Year's
here,
Eve.
right, Mike?
That's Dan Bongino. Yep. Yeah. He had one of the largest podcasts too before he went into the FBI. Yeah. So on New Year's Eve, let's switch over to here.
The Dan Bongino
What the
show
hell just happened?
right?
The who?
The Dan Bongino
who?
show.
The who and the what? Yeah.
Dan Bongino.
Yeah. There's our 2026 New Year's Eve invite. You're invited. It's gonna be nothing like just like now, except 4 hours or something like that. And maybe we'll get some people. John from TGI Now, Joanne from To the Binford Chronicles. Maybe we get
glad
CJ.
I sent you that one and not the one.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get CJ on too from Shattering the Narrative, the Spark Free Press, and Dale and Jim. You're more than welcome. Nobody's watching right now, anyways, but Kim's Coffee Talk, whoever's up. Dale and Jim might be up at midnight or at 8:30. What I'm saying is, so we'll do our normal show at 8:00. And then after 8:30, 9 o'clock, we'll just go into either restreaming other people's feeds while we get something to eat, come back and forth, or if anybody wants to jump in, we can do some interviews, or you can use a platform to do some interviews, whether you're with our podcast or the Board Report or the Sunshine Journal, whoever, wants to come on.
At what time?
New Year's. We'll start our show at 8. But we'll open it up 8:30. Anytime after 8:30, 8:45, whatever. Whoever comes and goes, whatever. And
you're gonna be here?
Yes. We'll be right here. So 2026.
For Christmas Eve, you say,
no,
right?
No. New Year's Eve.
Oh, New
Year's Eve. Yeah. We'll have a fire. We'll be doing a thing.
Yeah, we won't be on next week.
No, next week we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I don't know about you, Leo, but my family, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. It's an inside joke. That's him over there too.
Yeah, I'm inviting everybody to come to the Christmas Eve party.
Yeah, I don't know if Leo will be here because it's
at your house, Leo.
Yeah, the New Year's Eve.
He said Christmas, so I
assumed
that we were.
Don't come here on Christmas Eve.
I'm assumed we were invited to Leo's house.
I'll probably be down the street at my mom's house.
Yeah. Anyways,
anyways, guys, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 148. Same time, same channels. Don't forget who we are. Mike, Leo, and Vince.
To the Point Podcast. Follow us on all of them: Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok too. We got a TikTok. Our IRC Media's got a TikTok, and our To the Point Podcast's got a TikTok too. So follow them. And Leo's got a TikTok. Vince everybody's got a TikTok. I guess I don't know. I still don't know how to use it.
TikTok.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here before we do something.
We'll see you guys next week.
Ain't afraid to shout, make America great, tell them what it's about. Facts over feelings, cutting through the noise, fighting woke mobs and the kids with toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate, lips BS ain't going to seal our fate.